Hi.
Hi.
I'm Lindsay Gilfeather with EMC.
Hi, Lindsay.
May I take a seat?
Jill, yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good. You enjoying all this cold weather?
Not at all. I'm ready for
Right?
it to be done. At least that snowstorm didn't hit us.
We were so lucky. I'm ready for a little warm weather.
I know. I agree.
So, you know Ginny, right?
I do, yeah. Yep. She's a big asset around here, that's
right.
for sure.
I'm sure. So it was so funny. I actually ran into her at a Bruins game.
Okay.
This past weekend. Are you a fan?
Yes, I am.
You are?
Yep. More so Patriots, but
More
you have
so
to love them
Patriots,
all.
Right, gotta love all the Boston
Yep.
fans. So of course, work came up.
Okay.
And so we were talking how Franklin Savings Unit would be a great fit for EMC.
Okay.
So it was so great of her to set up this meeting for us. So
Yeah.
thank you so much. I know you're really busy, but thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me.
No problem.
We have 10 minutes today, right?
Yes. Yep.
So, okay, just wanted to hand you my business card.
Okay,
If you have
thank
any
you.
questions or anything. So first off, I want to set an agenda, find out a little bit what you know about EMC, tell you about EMC, find out more about your company, and kind of see if we would be a good fit for each other. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, great.
Perfect.
So first off, do you care if I take notes?
Nope.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit what you know about EMC?
So we're actually pretty familiar with EMC because you guys have a building in the town, obviously, in Franklin.
Right.
But my understanding of EMC is that you guys handle a lot of very large companies, which is why I was a little confused about this meeting because
Sure.
we're obviously a very small local
Right.
bank that, not the New York Stock Exchange
right,
over here.
Right. No, we did talk to Ginny about that, but you are expanding, opening your second location, correct?
Mhm.
That's very exciting. We are a very large company. We're a global leader in information technology, providing it as a service to customers. And we do also work with a lot with small and medium businesses. So, we are that Fortune 500 company, but we do work with a lot of businesses like yourself with having managers, storage, and consolidated.
Okay.
So now, talking a little bit about storage, can you tell me a little bit about what provider you're using?
So we use direct attached storage.
Direct
It
attached,
actually all
okay.
comes from Dell.
Okay, all from Dell. And how is that working out for you guys?
It's good. Can't complain, really. I actually had a hand in building it all from the ground up, so I know
Oh,
it like
wow.
the back of my hand.
Oh, great. Have you been happy with Dell?
Yeah, no issues there.
Okay. So now that you are moving to that second location, can you talk to me a little bit about your future plans and what you're thinking with data and servers?
Yeah, so we're planning, at least from my perspective, to keep it very similar to what's working well here. So with the direct attached storage and kind of just building it from the ground up based on the demands that we get from the business. That's a big thing for us is we can kind of grow with the business with direct attached storage. We don't have to buy everything all up front because costs are a big factor for us here. We need to make sure that we're really strict with our budgets.
Okay. So cost is definitely moving into this new location. You want to cut costs a lot. As much as you
Absolutely.
can.
Yep.
Okay, great. So you talked about as you grow, you can, with direct attached, you can build as you grow. So can you talk to me a little bit about that process when your data is growing? What steps do you take place to getting new servers?
Yeah, to be honest with you, our data grows as we bring more clients on, which is a good thing for us because we're making more money, but it does put some strains on our current storage. So essentially what I would do is just call up Ginny, who helps us with our Dell reseller as well. And then, it's an acquisition cost of probably $6,000 to $7,000 for a new server. But then we're fine. We plug it in, we balance it out a little bit with the workloads, and from there we're up and running and we have some storage until we bring in a lot more clients.
A lot more clients, okay. And is data growth a huge thing right now?
It is, yeah. It's definitely consistently growing for us.
Okay. And is it a time issue when you have to order those new servers? Does it take a long time or is it easy to?
Not too long, no.
No?
No, they're usually here within 2 weeks or so,
Okay, 2 weeks.
at the latest.
So time isn't really an issue for you?
I do it proactively, so I make sure that we're not already at our limits
Okay.
by the time I order it.
Great. So have you been experiencing any difficulties recently with the direct attached?
Yeah, it definitely is growing in complexity just because we're continually adding to it, and obviously with the new location, we're going to have a lot to bring up to speed very quickly. So a big thing for us, it's just me and 2 other guys here, so essentially we need to be able to simplify things as best as possible.
Okay. So there's a team of 3 of you?
Yep.
Okay. And so at this new location, will you guys work over there as well, or are you looking to hire? Are you not
I'm
sure?
probably going to be splitting time for a
Splitting
while.
time, wow, I'm sure that's going to be a lot for you.
It is, yeah.
Okay.
I barely already get to see my kids, so
Oh,
it'll be.
I'm sure that's not
That's all
fun.
right. They're pains, anyways.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, so looking back a little bit here at my notes, I see that, you're growing a lot. Your data's growing. The little problems that you're having is the expenses. You want to cut costs a little bit. That acquisition cost is a little high for you guys. And also just kind of simplifying it is a team of 3 of you.
Yes.
Is that correct? Did I miss anything?
You pretty much nailed it. That's
Okay,
exactly
great.
it.
So can I talk to you a little bit about something called the VNXE series that EMC has to offer that maybe will help you a little bit with your issues? Okay,
yeah.
Perfect. So the VNXE is a simple series that helps you consolidate and manage your data storage in a simple, affordable, and efficient way. It's very simple because it's extremely user-friendly. So you say it's that team of 3 of you, it's very easy to adapt to. So you're splitting your time, you're saying that's tough, it's taken away from your children. Well, this is something that will be, you learn it once and it's easy. We also have a great tech team that will come in and introduce tutorials for you. So it'll be very simple and easy for you to use. It's also very affordable. You said you want to look to cut costs. The VNXE series is one cost of $7,400. Might seem a little pricey at first, however, you're only purchasing that one server that one time. And then, as you're saying, your data is growing, which is great for you guys. You have the second location, which is exciting. With the VNXE, you only have to purchase one server, and as data grows, you just purchase data onto that current server. So it really helps you consolidate your data in a very efficient and organized way. We're also very efficient because we're very reliable. Like I said, the customer service. We pride ourselves on customer service as being there for you guys. So like you're saying, you're taking away time from your kids, you won't need to do that anymore. We have a 24 hours customer service team available for you guys.
Okay.
How does that sound to you?
I mean, that all sounded pretty phenomenal, but I will tell you, I'm not really the key decision maker.
Okay.
You would probably have to go through Betty and George, they're the owners, to handle all of this. They handle all of the budgets and let me know what I'm actually able to do.
Right, okay. How about, would it be available for you guys next week to maybe set up a meeting and I can maybe talk to you and Betty and George, so I'll bring in some IT people to talk to you directly about the VNX series, then talk to Betty and George about the finance stuff and see kind of where there's room for us to work with?
Yeah, that definitely does sound like a good idea.
Does that sound okay?
Yep.
Does Tuesday around 2 sound good for you?
Yep.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
It was so great to meet you.
You as well.
Thank you.
Wow.